If your dropshipping store is in this video, then you need to make these changes fast. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. So in today's video, I'm going to expose some bad dropshipping stores. Now, when I say the word expose, I mean basically I'm going to do a store review on these dropshipping stores because they are not good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys some things that you can do to improve the conversion rate and help turn visitors into buyers. So if your dropshipping store is in this video, or you're making the same mistake that these guys are making, then I suggest that you watch all of this video and make these changes to your stores ASAP. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to say two things. The first thing is, of course, thank you to everyone who sent me a message on my birthday, who commented on my feed, dropped me a DM on Instagram, dropped me a comment. It was absolutely insane the amount of people who actually reached out. So I just want to say thank you to you guys, and I fully appreciate all of the messages and love. Second big announcement is I am doing a giveaway on this video, okay? Because as promised, we have hit over 30,000 subscribers. So I will be doing some sort of course giveaway, but I'll mention more about that at the end of this video. So if you do want to enter, make sure you watch all of the video. Okay, so let's jump straight into this video and share with you guys these three not so great dropshipping stores. Now, I've saved the worst one that I personally think is the worst one until last. So make sure you watch all of this video so you can see what that one is, and if your store looks like any of these, then make these changes on your store ASAP. Now, all of these stores were posted by people inside of my Facebook group, the Ecom Beast Shopify Mastermind. If you're not in there, click the link down below. And if one of these are your stores, then take this as constructive criticism. It's no hard feelings. I'm just trying to help you guys make more money. So let's jump straight into this one. Well, the first one here we've got is Safe Living Company. Now, first and foremost, I'm not really a big fan of this logo. It doesn't really say anything. If we scroll down, we can see that they're selling beauty products, okay? But that logo doesn't really say anything about being beauty, right? So they're selling sponges, cleaning, lighting, beauty tools. So yeah, it doesn't look like they're selling anything to do with safe living. So there's not really much consistency there. So I'll definitely change out that logo, right? What you haven't got on here as well in the top bar is any FAQs or anywhere to track your order, which you can do. It's really easy, really simple to do. People always like to have FAQs so they can just get what they need to, you know, any sort of questions, you can just fire it in there. So I'll definitely get that done in your top bar. What I will do as well is I will flick between this and, of course, mobile as well, so that we can have a look at both, because it's very important to know what the store looks like on mobile. So make those changes and always have at the top a FAQs, okay, and a place for people to track their order, right? So that would be the first thing that they do. So let's just click on an actual product. I mean, that's totally fine as well. Again, the logo doesn't really go well, but I mean, you know, don't get too caught up with this banner here. You've got products on their homepage, which is good, which I like. Again, they've got places to shop, lighting, and a few more products. That's all well and good and fine. Let's have a look at an actual product page here. So we've got a product page here. It's also good to look at it at mobile as well, so I'll do that as well. But as you can see here, again, product pictures is okay. You know, white backgrounds, good. But we haven't got any reviews here. You've got this shipping calculated at the checkout, which if someone clicks that, I'm going to assume it looks like it goes to a shipping policy. So I wouldn't have that there. I'd hide that. You can just hide it with HTML. Of course, you haven't got any reviews either. And what you haven't got with your price either is any sort of discount. So it doesn't look like the people who are landing on the store are getting any sort of special offer. Now, of course, a lot of purchases on Facebook are all impulse bought. So people are buying based on impulse. So it's also always good to have a discount, right? So if this is the price that you're selling it for, you could put a previously was of $24, $24, okay? And have that like that. Now, another bad thing that you've got here, I'm assuming you're using Oblo or something like that, but you've got shipped from China and all these sorts of countries here. I would generally just get rid of those because obviously it increases the price. So what I'll do is just set a normal price, get rid of this and just have, like a quantity break. here. So what you could do is just have, you know, buy one, save 50%, buy two, save an extra 10%, buy three, save an extra 30%. So you can really increase your AOV, your average order value, right? So yeah, that's not great whatsoever. If I just switch to mobile here as well, that's all good. I really do not like that logo. But if we scroll down, we again haven't got any reviews. I'd make changes to that. You've got no product description whatsoever. This is basically just been imported from AliExpress. You have to change this whatsoever. You have to change. I mean, you have to change this pretty much ASAP. Again, talk about the benefits and not so much the features of the product. You know, obviously it's like some sort of you know, wrinkle removal pen. You know, so using things such as always look the best and remove acne, whatever it may be, right? What you can do as well is get rid of these share buttons here. Pretty much no one uses these share buttons. So I'd get rid of these share buttons. Again, you haven't got any reviews, although you've got something advertised. So even though you've got the app in there, sorry. So I'd take that away. And again, the about us, you probably don't need that on there as well. So let's just quickly add to cart. And have a look on mobile. So we have a look on mobile to start with. What you can do is, what I recommend is getting another checkout button at the top bar here. Okay, that way people can check out without scrolling. So you can have one bar there and one bar at the top. And I think another one of these stores has it. So I'll show you an example of that later on in the video. What I would do, of course, is I change these buttons. Now, I always get rid of the checkout. I always hide PayPal and Google Pay from here. I always like to just have one button most of the time, because this PayPal is available when they go through to the next stage. Now, of course, what you have got here as well is it looks like the buttons are very strikingly similar. So I'd definitely change one of these buttons to, if you're going to keep it on there, then I'd change this checkout button to a green or maybe a blue, just so that there's a bit of contrast there. So that is one thing that I would do. So let's just quickly just check out and have a look at it at desktop level, just to see what they've got going on here. Okay, so they've got the same logo. That's fine. That's all fine. One thing I would say, of course, is this button here. Just change that to an orange if you're going to keep your oranges, just so that you've got consistency across your website, so that when people do land on the checkout, they're not just getting hit with a different color button. Sorry. It may seem, you know, pretentious, but small things and consistency are very much key. Okay. So that is pretty much very much for that one site, well, that one website. In terms of just logos, as you can see, look at all these beauty brands. Like, all these beauty brands just have nice, clear logos. Sans serif in like capitals. And then when you look at this, that's Salon Beauty, Safe Living Company, it just doesn't go. Change your logo, get a better logo, jump on Fiverr and get something that looks more like one of these ones. Okay, so that is the first website down. Let's have a look at the second website and some of these changes. So this is the website. First thing, My Unique Offer. I'm not a big fan of that name, right? If you're dropshipping, if you've got a general dropshipping store, please, for the love of God, avoid names such as offers in your domain name. Avoid anything to do with like offers, deals, trends, you know, shop, gadgets. Really try and avoid all of those in your domain name. Now, it was great to use these in 2016, 2017, but in 2018 and 2019, please do not start a new store and call it something to do and have one of those words inside of it. Okay, just get rid of it and try and think of a real good branded name that you can use, and this is going to separate you guys away from all of these you know, typical mydailydeals.com. you know, it's all trash. Get rid of those things now. Better logo as well. Again, I'm not a big fan of this logo. Doesn't look fantastic. You could definitely improve upon that offer to the slant looks really random. So yeah, I'll definitely make changes to that. Now, one thing I did notice with this store is that you've got a free shipping bar at the top, okay? Free shipping bar over 25. However, it scrolls when we go down, and then if we have a look at an actual product, it looks like it disappears again as well. So it's not even there at the top. And if we just switch to mobile, let me just double check. So yeah, you've not got that banner bar there whatsoever. So I'm not entirely sure why you've got something at the top, just on that homepage. When pretty much your homepage, if you're running traffic from Facebook to direct products, most of the time it'll go into product pages. So if you're going to have this bar at the top, get it on all of your pages. So that is one thing that I would do. And of course, free shipping over $25 is great, but one thing you can do to increase your conversions, okay, if you want to just get some nice conversions in there, you can put in there just a discount code. And now it can only just be something like 5%. Use code, extra 5 for 5% off. And you'll be surprised how many people actually use that, especially if it's just at the top prominent on your product page. Okay. So let's have a look at an actual product now. If we click down and see this product. So we've got a posture corrector here. So we'll look at it on desktop and then look at it on mobile. So one thing that these guys have got, which is I do recommend, of course, is a sticky add to cart. This one, I believe, is free. It's 100% free. If you just type in sticky cart, add to cart, you'll be able to get that app. It works great and can increase your conversion, right? So one thing I'd do is definitely do that. One thing I'd get rid of here is your breadcrumb. You really don't need these breadcrumbs, guys. Small things that just take up space and take up real estate on your product page. Let me get rid of that. Let me just inspect. You don't really need it. So you can see here it's got home, fit, and then the actual name of the product. Just get rid of that breadcrumb. You can probably get a developer to do it, or there's probably setting inside of your theme to just get rid of that, right? So I'd get rid of that. They've got a discount price, which is good. They've got trust badges, which is good. Now, trust badges, again, the big old school trust badges with McAfee and, all those sorts of ones, they're outdated, right? So these sort of trust badges are okay. I kind of use these sorts of ones. So things such as free shipping, premium quality, secure checkout, money back guarantee, 24/7 customer service. These sorts of trust badges are, all good to use. But any of sort of those old badges, yeah, get rid of those old badges if you're using the big McAfee ones and all that sort of stuff on your product pages anyway. So that's all well and good. Let's just add it to the cart. Let's see what the cart page looks like. So this is what I mentioned previously about the other store. They've got 2 checkout buttons at the top and at the bottom, okay? So it just helps improve conversion rate instead of if people have got multiple products in here, they don't have to scroll through. Another good thing that they've got on this store as well is they've got some more social proof on their actual cart page to help push people through. So, secure ordering, satisfaction guaranteed, and, easy returns. So people are not likely to abandon at this point, right? So that's another thing that you can do. Let's just check out, see what their checkout page is looking like. So yeah, they've got... So it turns purple. I'm not a big fan of it turning purple. Again, consistency with the buttons. You've got these really cool, nice green buttons. And of course, they land on this here. And they get some crazy blue button, which there's just no consistency. Another thing I would say is obviously you've got your logo here. I definitely get some trust badges here at the top again for consistency. Now it's all well and good to use ones here, such as McAfee, and or even just the previous ones that you used before, just so that there's some authority there. Another thing you can do is I like to change this text here at the top. You can see here it says show order summary. Yeah, if people click on that, they can add in a discount code without going to the next page, especially on mobile. So what I like to do is just go into the text. You can just go ahead into your edit language and your theme, and you can just change this to say something like got a discount code, enter it here. And then that way people, when they're on mobile and they've got a discount code through your retargeting, then they can just click that, add in their discount code, and apply it without going through. Because sometimes I know I've been on stores and I've got a discount code, but I just can't find where the hell to stick it in without entering all my details and jazz. So that's one thing that I would do. But nevertheless, it's an okay store, right? So moving on to the last and worst store of all 3 of these. Okay, now this, if your store looks anything like this, please change it. And if this is your store, please watch all of this video, right? First and foremost, your logo. I don't even think you have a logo. I think that's just probably text from the usual, just the theme. So get yourself a logo. You've got no custom URL either. So the URL, again, you can get a URL. I'm not going to go into that. Just get yourself a URL, siteglass.com if it's available. The colors, as I'm not a fan of the color scheme, I really don't like dark websites, and this dark blue doesn't really stand out. In terms of colors, use like a nice lighter blues. Greens are good. Oranges are good. I rarely use yellow, but yeah, they're the sort of color schemes. But anything that does with dark and black, just avoid it. Just get rid of all those. Again, this top part, I'd have this all white. It's very dark and dull. I don't really like that. So if you have a look on the home page, you've got the actual product, which is good. But what you could do is add in some testimonials onto your home page, which is probably a feature inside of this theme. So just check if it has, get those added on, right? So let's have a look at an actual product. So we have a look at the actual product here. We've got, first and foremost, there's no discount pricing. So you've got reviews, which is good, but you've got no discount pricing. So again, like I mentioned before, people like to make sure that they're getting a deal. So again, if this is the price that you want to sell it for, then mark it up to $60 or whatever it may be, so that people are getting a discount. What you haven't done as well is, what I would say is just have one button. I'm not a big fan of having these two buttons here. You may think it increases your conversion rate, but it can mess up with pixels, so that, in terms of when people click this, they go through to PayPal, they don't actually fire your add to cart. I just generally just stick to one button. So I just get rid of this and just have the add to cart button, right? So you've got reviews, which is good, but the description here is, again, absolutely awful. You've got no trust badges, which you could use to the ones like previously before. If we have a look on mobile as well, just to see what this is looking like. So let's have a look. Again, no pricing. Keep just one button. And again, you've got no product description whatsoever. Get rid of these share buttons here. Let's click the add to cart button. So this add to cart is an Ajax cart, right? And this is super important as well. So instead of I like to go directly to the cart page. So if someone clicks the add to cart button, they go directly to the cart page, and not this Ajax cart whereby it says it's in the cart and you then have to continue browsing and then doing the things that way. So I wouldn't have that there either. So what I would do is you should just get rid of that. Get rid of that, and you can see here, you can't even see that something's in your cart. It looks ridiculous. So if you're going to have this, click add to cart and make it go directly to a cart page. So when someone clicks it, they land on this page, right? Seller's instructions, you do not need this. Completely get rid of this. You don't need that. Again, it pushes everything down. You don't want this on mobile. You want everything to be as compact as possible. This is just taking up real estate on your page. Get rid of seller instructions. And again, what you can do is what the previous store had, is have another checkout button at the top as well, is what I generally recommend. Now, let's just click checkout. See, I'm probably betting that they haven't got. Yeah, so again, that looks really poor. You want to make sure that at least minimal your logo's there, and possibly some badges there as well. So that is it for all of these stores. Let's actually talk about the giveaway now. So I am doing a course giveaway, and for 30,000, because I've got 30,000 subscribers on the channel now. This is on the fly. I'm going to give away 3 courses. I'm going to give away the access for 3 lucky people, and I just made that up right about now. So 3 people are going to get access to the course at total random. Now, to be in with a chance, what I'm going to do, this is what you have to do, is you have to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. The notification bell has to be on. Second thing you have to do is follow me on Instagram. It's at Beast of Ecom, and of course we will be verifying you and asking for your handle to see if you are following. And thirdly, which is the most important thing to actually get notified if you win, is what I've done is I've left the link inside of the comments. I'll pin it to the top. And basically what you have to do is message me with the word giveaway. Okay, message me with the word giveaway. The link will be down below inside of the comments. I'll pin it, and it will look a bit like this. So it's just the messenger. Messenger here. All you got to do is just send it. you'll click get started. This will pop up, the bot will pop up, and then all you got to do is type in the word giveaway. Type in the word giveaway, and then you will be entered inside of that competition. The winner will be announced on the 7th of August. So you've got, depending on when this video comes out, just under a week to get in and get access to the course. And I am closing the course as well. I've got tons of updates coming, some really super sick stuff. So if you do want to be in with a chance to join the course, then all you got to do is, to win the course, subscribe to the channel, bell on, follow me on Instagram, Beast of Ecom, and message me the link down below with the word giveaway. It's as simple as that. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button. And be sure to, of course, to hit the notification bell as well so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Now, make sure, of course, if you do want to enter the giveaway, then you already know what to do. I've already explained it. But just to recap, make sure, of course, you smash that subscribe button, okay? With the notification bell on as well. That's very important. Hit me up on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. And, of course, click that link down below inside of the comments and just drop me the word giveaway. It's as simple as that, and you'll be entered into the competition giveaway. Now, as I mentioned, my course Ecom Beast 2.0 will be closing probably at the end of this week, and you will have to join a waitlist to get inside. All of the current members will get 100% free updates. So if you still want to join, use the code YouTube100 and you'll get $100 off. It's as simple as that. Now, next week I'm heading to LA, and the event is completely sold out. We sold out our first event, so I'm super excited to head out to LA. I've never been there before and can't wait. So I may not be able to drop a video on the channel next week. However, I will be vlogging the whole of the LA trip. There's going to be tons of faces and familiar faces of people out there. So I will be dropping a vlog on the whole trip. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with the whole LA experience, then make sure you follow me on Instagram. Check out my stories. No doubt I'll be posting tons of content on there as well. So I've got tons of sick content up and coming on the channel from LA with some familiar faces. So I can't wait to get out there. So that is it for this video. Make those changes on your store and start turning those visitors into buyers. Peace out and take care.